Hello, this is old Mr. Kent of MrKent.com, and that was my first try at accompanying myself on the harmonica with my ukulele. So it's just the first try. Anyway, I thought I would explain a few things about. I'm running out of stories, but I can tell you some stories about my musical history. So I thought I would do that. Just a few weeks ago, I was thinking over, I'm frail. I'm not like I used to be. I crashed on the e-bike and dislocated my shoulder, and I'm still recuperating from that, although I can use my arm a little now. And so, by the way, I'm looking at this because there were weeds growing in this a couple weeks ago. Anyway, and he's got it all leveled out and nice. So anyway, back to my story. So when I was in junior high, I had a paper out, had lots of money to spend for a kid, and I bought myself a Hohner chromatic harmonica. Cost less than $20. Now they cost just a little less than $200. So anyway, I got so where I could play the harmonica, and I had that thing for years. And about 25 years ago, it was falling apart, and it was all corroded, and you really couldn't enjoy playing it. So I threw it away, and I should have kept it because I know my family would have liked to have it. Anyway, so I haven't played the harmonica for about 25 years. And after thinking, man, I'm just not what I used to be. And by the way, that guy's making a nice metal building over to the left. I think he was going to try to start something there, but the windstorm ruined that plan. So he's doing something stronger, which is a good idea. Anyway, so I decided, since I'm not able to do everything I used to, and now I'm sitting around doing nothing, I ordered myself a little harmonica, just a standard 8-hole harmonica, and just to make sure I could still play it. And so I played it for a couple of weeks, and then I gave that to my grandson, and I ordered a cheap chromatic harmonica. A chromatic harmonica is one where you can play sharps and flats. So anyway, it came yesterday, and I thought, well, I'm going to play around with it, learn a song. That song that's at the beginning was once my wife's. She'd like to hear me play that over and over and over again. I'm so lonesome I could cry, So anyway, so that's where I am right now. I decided I'm going to go ahead and get back into. We're watching somebody move. No, those are painters getting ready to paint. Anyway, I decided, okay, I'm going to get back into music. Because I was, I'm not going to say one or the other, but they say some people are born with music built into them. And I'm pretty sure I was probably born that way because never had any trouble picking up an instrument and learning to play a little tune on it. And then even when I was in junior high, I bought myself an ocarina. If you don't know what that is, there's a picture of it. And then I also bought me a couple of harmonicas. So let me go back to the very beginning, and I'll tell you how I got started in music. And this might take 2 videos, I don't know, but I love music, and like I said, I think it was built into me. So we'll get started. When I was 10, 11, 12 years old, my parents decided they bought a little studio piano, and they decided my sister and I should probably take piano lessons. And I remember this was when we were living in downtown Seattle, basically. And they drove clear across town to this old lady's house. And she, listen to me talking about an old lady. Anyway, she taught me how to play the piano, she thought. She thought she was teaching me. And so I would go home, and I had other things I'd rather do. I remember the piano was by a window, and I'd sit and watch the kids outside playing when I was supposed to be practicing. So my mind wasn't on it. And after, I don't know how long it took, but after a while, my folks said, okay, I guess you're just not cut out to play the piano. And so I got out of taking music lessons. Well, in the meantime, like I said, I bought myself harmonica, and I also bought an ocarina, and I played with that a lot. But I really didn't get involved in doing any piano playing until I got into high school. When I got in high school and all the popular songs were out, and I was in the mood for love, I guess you could say, and I liked those songs. So then I sat down at that old piano and started learning to play them in the key of C. Whether they were that key or not, I don't know. But it's the key that doesn't have any black notes. So anyway, I started playing all and the way they were playing them back then with a dun 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 dun, you know. And my dad hated it, but he put up with it. And I got to where I could play. I could just about play any song I listened to on the radio. Just come home and sit down, and 10 minutes I had it where I could make it sound pretty good, pretty good. So that's how I was. And then I had a real desire to play the piano now. And then I went to just as I was going to college, my sister said I could take her little ukulele and learn to play it. So I did. I took it up there, and I would study for like half an hour, and then I'd practice for about 10 minutes, and then I'd go back to studying, and then practice for 10 minutes, and go back to studying. And by the time the first year was over, I had learned to play a ukulele. In fact, somebody gave me a baritone uke because they liked the way I was playing. So I got the I got the ukulele covered there, and then I also got a 4-string guitar. And let me see, where am I now in the story? Let me think. Okay. Anyway, when I started college, I started with a P.E. minor, and I've told you the story before how I didn't know what a minor or a major was when I got there. And I noticed that P.E. minors were a dime a dozen. I thought I better change minors. And so I decided to become a music minor. And this will be the last story because I'm running out of time on this video, so stay tuned for the next one. Anyway, so I got to class the first day it was classroom piano. There were 6 pianos in the room. I think I've told this story. And I walked in early, and there was nobody there, so I sat down at one of the pianos and started playing one of the popular songs of the day, just having fun. And this kid walked in, and he listened to me play for a while, and then he said, "Is this piano 101? And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Oh, I think I'm in the wrong class." And the poor guy got up and walked out, and I never saw him again. And I didn't even have time to explain to him that I didn't know what I was doing either. So anyway, I'll have to finish this story about my classroom piano experiences in another video because I'm running out of time here. And I shot this video for another purpose, but I thought I'm going to share my interest with music and be able to tell a whole nother story about my life. So anyway, I hope I can remember to finish up the story of my college experiences as a music minor. So anyway, I want to thank you for watching my videos, and God bless. One more time.